Okay, so I'm back. I'm slightly better than I was with the old Rona, but if you're new to the channel, I'm back from Rona. How about that? But here's what we've got coming up. So we have got on Friday, I will have a full review of season 1 of Heels, the Stephen and Mel show. That'll be coming up soon. And then on the weekend, maybe Sunday, maybe Saturday, we have the weekly wrestling wrap up in which I tell you the week's news in about like 10 minutes or so. It's a wrap up. And also that weekend we will have my review of the first WES event from the Motorpoint Arena in Nottingham. No, I will not be there. I'll be watching it on Fight. But stay tuned for that because it, from the looks of things, might be a shit show. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I am Hugh McQuaid, and this is almost part 2 of my wrestling entertainment series saga. We had the introduction video, which is done really well, so I need to do another one. Obviously, you know, the corporate grind and that, but also this is just so interesting. I'm so intrigued by a lot of the information that's come out about this event, and I just want to talk about it. So this is part 2 of what's going on with the wrestling entertainment series. Part 3 is my review, which, as I said in the intro, coming out this weekend, so stay tuned for that. But what's gone on with WES? So last time I spoke about it, the main event was, of course, Braun Strowman, Adam Shear now, taking on Alistair Overeem. That's not happening anymore in the slightest. Instead, we've got Moose, former Impact champion Moose. He's taking on Alistair Overeem, and there have been a lot of changes to the card. People like Nia Jax, the former Nia Jax in WWE. She's had some choice words about it as well. There have been, it was Deonna Purrazzo. She's been pulled from the event because of the scheduling change. Originally, this event was supposed to take place in June, but here in the UK, it fell on the Jubilee weekend. So it got pushed back to this weekend, second weekend of July. And a lot of talent have been pulled from that event. So will this event actually happen? Seems to be the main thing. It appears so, because Mojo Rawley, or the former Mojo Rawley, I don't know everyone's new names, I apologise. He's in the UK. He's in London, ready for WES. And is he going ahead? I don't know, because let's read this quote. So one of the more outspoken people about WES is Matthew Raywalt, who I had a cameo from, fun fact, for my birthday, possibly in 2020, I think. My brother got it for me. I'll play that at the end of the video. How about that? And yes, he's been very outspoken about some of the things going on with WES. Here is what he had to say. Now, I'm also out of a weekend or income due to them. Part of it is on me, as I chose to forgo my other date, but as I said, I was told repeatedly that for sure this was happening and they wanted me to be there. I would be wary of buying a ticket or the broadcast of this show. That also follows a tweet in which Matthew Raywalt said he was ghosted, not given travel information by the promoters of this show. And yeah, that's the first sort of red flag for me for this event. That one of the main commentators probably won't be at the show because he's been given no travel information. What is going on there? That's mental. That's absolutely mental. It's supposed to be Matthew Raywalt and Tom Hanian from Impact who are doing the commentary for the event, but apparently they've not been given any travel details or anything like that, which is strange. That's really strange. The event is Saturday. Who knows? Maybe something's happening, don't know. But then you've also got Lena Fenene has basically called out WES for false advertising. So they released a promotional image above my face about a meet and greet. If you buy a ticket, you can win a meet and greet, which had Lena on the poster. Okay, fair enough. But she wrote, I do not know why I'm still on this poster, but I will repeat myself again. I will not be at the show. Please do not buy a ticket thinking you will see me perform or get a chance to meet me. I hate that this misleads people. Red flag number 2, a star who was going to be in the main title match, well, the main women's title match, pulled from the show or can't make the show anymore. It is still being used to sell tickets. Again, very strange behaviour here. And this leads into the story that broke today. So I'm getting this from the Cultaholic website. That's the report that I'm using. But from the Daily Star, okay? Daily Star's Adam Callier. Let's say that. Apparently, the Wrestling Entertainment Series debut show in Nottingham at the Motorpoint Arena has only sold 350 tickets. That is a pretty shocking number. Now, why is this so shocking? Okay. The Motorpoint Arena, which I've been to, can confirm I've been to a show at the Motorpoint Arena, is 10,000 seats. That is a hell of a lot of people to fit in to an arena. Like, even cordoned off, and you see it with like WWE house shows and stuff like that. If they do it at the arena, they don't always sell out, and they tape off an entire side section of an arena. Even those shows tend to get maybe 1,000, potentially, but you can space it out to make it look full. 350 people. I wouldn't be shocked if 350 people were at the Progress Wrestling show that I went to in Manchester at the Ritz. Maybe 200. And that is a pretty damn small arena. Not arena, you know what I mean. Show. 350 in an arena that size is going to look crazy. I don't know what they were expecting. I get you've got Braun, Adam Shear. You've got Alistair Overeem, who's, mainstream crossover appeal, UFC and that. But the pricing that some of these tickets were available for, because I genuinely looked about going, I was like, ooh, that takes me fancy. It's weird, it's so expensive. Some of the tickets are astronomically high for a show that is not proven itself yet. For a debut show that is basically riding on the back of people, ex-WWE stars. So from there, you've got ex-WWE stars, but ex-WWE stars don't mean a draw. You can advertise, the biggest stars you like, but if you don't promote anything else, which I've barely seen any sort of marketing for WES. Maybe they've got promotional stuff, but even like their Twitter that I had a scroll through, it's hyping some matches, but it's not like, it's not hyping a 10,000 seat show. Like, I don't know what they were expecting. WES should have been in a smaller venue. That's simply it. That's all it should have been. Like, you could have potentially sold out like I can't even think of like places in Nottingham because I don't live in Nottingham, but just a smaller venue in general, like a Ritz in Manchester, for example. I don't honestly know what they were thinking booking it at Motorpoint, which is what gives me hesitation as to whether this event's actually going to go through. Because I don't know what like procedures are for the amount of people who turn up to a show. I'm guessing they bought a paying ticket, but 350 people, that's not a lot. And given they're probably going to be pretty far back, because I don't know who's shelling out for the top tier tickets here, because they are expensive. And I will say that again, they are expensive. They're out of my price range. Clash of the Castle was out of my price range as well. But even WES, I don't see how they justify the prices that their tickets are, if you get me. So I'm excited to see some of the matches. I genuinely am. I'm excited to see what it looks like and how it feels. But it feels like a car crash waiting to happen. feel like they're the Titanic on its maiden voyage and it's heading straight for an iceberg. I don't know what that's going to be. Don't know what the show's going to be like. But all I can do is sort of watch in anticipation. Is this my most excited, anticipated show of the year? Maybe, just out of pure curiosity. I am hella intrigued to see what's going to happen. And that's all I can really say. We'll have to wait for Saturday. I want to know your thoughts on the show down in the comments below, and I want to know if any of you are going. If any of you are going, let me know what it was like, because I'm kind of bummed I'm not going. I kind of wish I was. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts about anything down in the comments below, and I'll try and reply to every single one of you. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.